Hey, what's up guys? Sloth King here. Today I'm going to show you how to find and clean your mass airflow sensor. It's pretty easy to do and it only takes about 5 minutes. And this can solve any poor fuel economy, any weird rough idle issues that you might be having. Now this might not cure it, but it doesn't hurt to try. So let's dig right in and I'm going to show you what you're going to need. All right, so the tools are super basic on here. You are just going to need a screwdriver. They're mostly a Phillips head screwdriver. Sometimes they're a flathead and sometimes they are a Torx head. So, I mean, it just depends on your make and model. Now you will need some CRC mass airflow sensor cleaner. The brand really doesn't matter as long as it's mass airflow sensor cleaner. You will need a rag or paper towel of some sort. And just to make things easier, I'm using a impact with a socket on it because my mass airflow sensor is located underneath this beautiful engine cover. All right, guys, to find your mass airflow sensor, there are a couple different areas to look for. So usually if you have a regular style airbox, you will have an airbox right here with your filter in it. You'll have your accordion hose like I have right here, and then it will go into your throttle body. So usually they put it like right after your airbox, right before your throttle body, or somewhere in between. So mine, on my 2008 4th gen Toyota 4Runner with the 1GR, it is underneath this engine cover. You will find this engine on a Toyota Tacoma as well. So to take this cover off, you're going to need to take out these two nuts right here. This one's actually broken from the previous owner. Put this in a safe spot. This will lift up and then it'll pull off. It is a little dirty under here, so this is a good time to just like clean it off if you want to. So to find the mass airflow sensor, it will usually look something like this. You will have two screws on either side and a pigtail connector. First thing you will want to do is unplug the connector. And then we are going to take out these two Phillips screws. It is best if you have a lot of dirt just to clean this area off with some compressed air or with a rag, just so you don't drop any of that dirt inside of your intake area. Now that is pretty much kind of clean, just take out your screws. And if you notice how it pulled up some gunk, wipe that off with a rag. Take these two screws out. Do not drop or lose them. Put them in a safe spot. And then here is our sensor. All right, so with this sensor, we are going to spray the inside of this right here, this whole section. Now this stuff dries really quickly. You don't need to take a rag and dry it off at all. Now, but if it's dirty, it doesn't hurt, but try not to snag any of these sensitive components. So it's literally as easy as that. Done. Now you can let it dry, spray it again, and then we're going to let it fully dry for a minute before we reinstall it. All right, go ahead and reinstall it. Plug it back in, and then reinstall your engine cover. There you go, and you're done. All right, and there you go, guys. It was that quick, that simple, and that easy to find and do. Now, hopefully that will solve any of those minor kind of idle issues that you could be experiencing, because if that's not reading the air coming in properly, it could just be telling the computer to add too little or too much fuel, and it could just, you know, be acting kind of weird. So hopefully that solves your issue. If not, you might have a further issue that you need to look at. But this is something that is pretty cheap to do, costs less than $10 because, I mean, you just have to buy the mass airflow sensor cleaner. And yeah, it should restore some fuel economy as well. No guarantee on that. But anyways, if you guys found this video helpful, awesome, I'm glad. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next ride.